Hello everyone, today's video is going to be a little bit different as this is a full review slash reflection for the whole show, Superman and Lois, which just ended this week with its big finale, the season 4, episode 10 finale. And I've been watching this show since the moment it came out in February 2021, and I'm very, very excited to talk about it and my thoughts on it and just do a big reflection on the show as a whole. So, I won't be doing a ton of spoilers here. Just in case someone has not seen the show, I'll not be spoiling anything. I'm just going to be reflecting on the greater show and the themes of the show and just what I liked about it. So, without further ado, let's get into things. This started in 2021 with those first 15 episodes, and I still think that's one of the strongest seasons of DC TV ever. Perfectly setting up a story, a smaller scale story of Superman and Lois raising a pair of teenage boys in Smallville. That's something we've never seen before. We've never seen parent Superman in live action properly, and I think it's very, very cool that we got that and we got to do that. And we got a fantastic cast. Tyler Hoechlin and Bitsy Tolek come over from the Arrowverse, reprising these new versions of these characters, and they are so effective in these roles. They are honestly they might be my favorite Superman and Lois to date, other than maybe Christopher Reeve, but like Tyler Hoechlin brings this realness and this like sense of earnestness to the character where everything he does as Superman feels like the real guy, and while his Clark seems a little played up, the kind of more more dorky real guy still very much shines there. When he's talking to Lois, the awkwardness does seem kind of genuine because he's so flustered by how much he likes her, and he has great moments of strength, great moments of warmth, and he's one of the best versions of his characters we've ever gotten, especially with some identity stuff in season 4. Bitsy Tolek as Lois Lane is strong. She is smart. She is just one of the best versions of these characters we've ever gotten. I love all of her arcs. Some of their medical arcs in season 3. All of her arcs as a mother and with her family. She's so compelling. I love the boys, Jordan and Jonathan. They're both very, very strong characters, consistently engaging, and I love where they ended up in season 4. And there's a whole lot of the rest of the cast. Other people have had issues with this show where they're annoyed by how much time they spend with the supporting cast, like Kyle and Lana and the Irons and such, but I have honestly never been that bugged by that because I like these characters. I like them fleshing out Smallville and the people in this world. That being said, I did appreciate that season 4 they were less involved. We had more time to focus on Superman and Lois. I think that worked well. But season 1 had a very strong start to the show. Episode 11, that's flashing back on Superman and Lois's origins of this world, is one of my favorite looks into this show. It's probably my top 3 episodes of the entire show. It's fantastic. I love the opening of the premiere, and all of season 1 is just this fresh new Superman story that feels so respectful to the character while also pushing us to something we haven't seen before. Season 2 is still strong, maybe not as compelling. I don't think the villains work as well, but a lot of the Bizarro stuff is very, very cool, and there's of course more great character arcs for our leads. Season 3 is a lot of fun, a very strong story involving Lois, some cool, sympathetic villains, and then all builds up to those final few episodes, introducing the best character, or the best villain in the show, I should say, Lex Luthor, who is played phenomenally by Michael Kudlitz. He might be my favorite live-action Lex Luthor. I should clarify, I have not seen Smallville. I need to see Smallville. But he's so good, and then through 3 and 4, he's so terrifying. And then once we get to season 4 is just hit after hit after hit. Every episode is compelling. Every episode is important. It very rarely feels like we're wasting time. And when we are focusing on the non-Superman family characters, it does feel like it's important because we're wrapping up their stories and their arcs, and it works very, very well. And then season 4 all builds to episode 7 is one of the best episodes in the show, but then the finale is so beautiful. It's so potent. I can understand some people thinking maybe the final sequence went on a little too long, was a little strange, but I appreciate them trying something new with Superman's life and the story of the Superman from beginning to end. And I thought it was so compelling, so emotional. They reflected on the themes of Superman and who he is and why he's important, and I thought that was amazing. I've just consistently thought Superman and Lois is an amazing show. Of the 4 CW DC shows I've seen, Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Superman and Lois, I think Superman and Lois is far and away the best with its consistency and quality. I think season 4 is the best season of CW DC that I've seen to date. It is just so engaging, and even with its budget cuts, you can still tell they have so much love for writing the show and making the show that shines through, and any budget issues don't even don't even bug me. But yeah, it's a great show. If you love Superman and Lois Lane or these characters, this show is, I think grand total, this show is 53 episodes, consistently about 40 to 45 minutes. If you like Superman, give it a watch. It is amazing. It is one of my favorite superhero shows of all time, and it is just awesome. If I were to give a number score to each season, it would probably be season 1, 9.5, season 2, 8.5, season 3, 9, and season 4, 10 out of 10. But they're all great seasons. They're all very compelling, and it's just one of my favorite DC shows to date. So thank you, Superman and Lois, for 4 amazing years. And I'm excited to see where Superman goes next year in the movie. Hope you guys like the video. I'll see you later this week for the debut of the new DCU with Creature Commandos. See you then. Bye for now.